I have activated my wildcard. Hello guys and welcome back to another FPL video. Today I'm going to show to you my wildcard for Game Week 33. The chip is already activated and I'm preparing for the double in Game Week 34. I've used it Game Week earlier because I cannot use two chips in one Game Week, so I'll be preparing a team for Game Week 33. First of all, we'll be going to the wildcard and then we will see the team selection for Game Week 33. Stay tuned and let's see how this wildcard looks. As usual, we'll be starting in the goalkeepers department. I've opted for two goalkeepers that have a lot of double game weeks in the upcoming future. Ederson is the Manchester City goalkeeper and he's the only one nailed in their team apart from Haaland, maybe because he's playing like every game in the Prem and in the Champions League. So yeah, I'm opting for him. And the other guy is still, I know he was injured, so I'll be monitoring him and he is not fit. I will be opting for someone else and I'll make some changes. But for now, I see that there is nothing major happening with him maybe, and nothing major was communicated by the Zebras, so I believe that he will be playing. He will have a double game week in 34, 36 and 37. Only in 37 I will have to decide who of them I will be playing. But apart from that, I will be playing most likely all of the games Ederson because he is the best, apart from game week 36 when still will have a double up against Newcastle. And I believe that they can rack up a lot of points and they can start from game week 33. In defense, I've opted for 5 players from 5 different teams. First, I'll talk about Stones. He is, in my opinion, one of the most nailed guys in City's team as a whole, because right now they're changing their system a little bit and he's an integral part. Yes, he can be easily rotated, but he can fit in a center back position or a midfield position. And with the price of 5.5 with a goal threat, it's pretty okay. He has a double up in 34, then in 37. It's looking pretty good. Then Zuma, he's from West Ham, and the only reason he's here is that they have a double up, and I'll be using my bench boost. He won't play in another game. After game week 34, I will replace him for a defender from Newcastle because they have a double up in 36. But for now, he's there. He can fit in if 3 of my players are injured. But yeah, he's only here for game week 34. He's from West Ham. He's almost nailed and he's the cheapest one that seems nailed. So yeah, I'm opting for him. Luke Shaw came back from his injury with Varane and Lisandro Martinez being out for the rest of the season. He can slot in a center back or a left back position, so he's very viable. He's 5.1, which is not very much. It's an okay price for him, and he can deliver a lot of points and a lot of bonus points. Then is Trippier. Trippier is one of the guys here that won't have a double up in game week 34, but I believe he is very capable of making a hole in a single game week. And then in 36, I'll be prepared for having a Newcastle player in, so I'll be using him for the double up then. And he's pretty nailed, and he's being in my team most probably for 28 or 29 game weeks now. So yeah, he's staying. And the last guy here is the guy in form from the defenders. It's Trent. He's finally racking some assists. He's taking set pieces. He's playing in a midfield cover-up role, but there he can deliver more and more passes, and he's getting assist after assist. I see a goal soon enough for him, and I don't want to lose any more time and bring him in. I have or had Robertson in my team, but he is not delivering as much as Trent, and Trent is racking some bonus points because he's making so many passes and so many dribbles going forward. So yeah, he's playing in the Stones position, but he's providing more and more and more passes forward. So I believe Trent will finish up the season strong and he will be here for the rest of the season. In midfield, the things are looking pretty much the same from previous game weeks. Salah is here. He's scoring every game week. He has an okay run of fixture. Liverpool need goals from him because they want to finish in the top 4, and they're now 3 points away from Spurs, which is nothing, and 6 from Newcastle, even with a game in hand. But yeah, I believe that Liverpool will make a final search for the top 4 or for top 5 because they need European football for those amazing European nights, and Salah, being the most nailed player there, can rack up a lot of points. Diogo Jota is in form right now, but for 2 game weeks fixtures in game week 34, I don't see him starting both games. I believe Salah will start both as well as Trent. That's why they're both here, and they will bring me more and more points. He's penalty taker. Yeah, he missed already 2, but I believe that he will score the next one. Martinelli is the guy I chose from Arsenal. I cannot afford Saka. I did not want to go for Odegaard because Martinelli right now is providing each and every game week. Yeah, he's being rotated a little bit, but he's in such good form and he's the cheapest one. So yeah, he seemed like the most logical choice for me, and being basically a left winger forward is pretty important for me. Yeah, he's not on penalties, but I don't care about that. I believe that he can return a lot of points, and if Arsenal want to win the league, Martinelli will be an integral part from that reason. Next up is Rashford. Just like Luke Shaw, he came back from injury, and he will start playing once again. I wanted to have him. I did not want to miss any points from him because he's amazing. He played very good football before he got injured, but now he's back, and Manchester United need to make a run for top 3 because if they slip up in some places, they can lose the Champions League spot like a flash. So yeah, Rashford will be an integral part of that. He has a double up in game week 37 as well. I missed to tell you that Martinelli won't have any double ups, but going without an Arsenal forward seems illogical to me. And for me, he will be very much important for me and for my team. Salah has a double up in 34 only, but it's enough because I will be using my bench boost then. And then that leaves us to the two Brighton boys. I wanted to go for Ferguson, but he got injured because I wanted to integrate another player into the fold. But yeah, for now, March and Mitoma. March is delivering more and more assists every game week, and I believe that a big hope from Mitoma is coming. They have 3 double game week fixtures, so they'll be playing every game week for me. Like in 34, 36, and 37, they have a double up. Apart from injury, they will be my Brighton forwards or attackers to say. If some of them got injured, I will bring in McAllister because he is on penalties. But for now, those are the 2. And now let's see how the forwards are looking. I have a pretty spicy pick up there. As you can see, there is a surprise in the 4th line, but we will go through the obvious pick. It's first Haaland. I think he'll be my captain for the rest of the season, apart from maybe game week 36, where I will captain someone from Brighton or Newcastle. But yeah, in the other game weeks, if he's fit, he's the captain. He's returning ridiculous numbers. He will be breaking every record that's set as a goal scorer in the Prem this season. Yeah, he's just amazing. He has 2 double ups, so a lot of points will be coming. I won't gain a lot of points from him, maybe because all of the players will be captaining him, but I don't want to miss any of them. Next is Watkins. He is the guy in form. He is not having a double up. Yeah, I cannot hear for Danny Ings or Michael Antonio, but in my opinion, Watkins can deliver more because West Ham do not have the best fixtures the double up, and right now Watkins is amazing. Aston Villa are scoring every game week, so yeah, a lot of goals are believed to be coming from Watkins, and I see me keeping him for the rest of the season. And here is a surprise: is Martial. I know it's just a strange pick, but I wanted a double game week player here, and I did not have a lot of choice. I cannot afford anyone from Liverpool. I don't want Alvarez from City. I don't want West Ham players. I can go for Dunnings here. Maybe if Martial got injured in game week 33 or in the FA Cup, I will see. But for now, it's Martial because he has 2 double game weeks. He will be most probably sitting most game weeks on the bench because I don't believe that he will be scoring a lot of goals. But for 34 and 37, he will be into the team. Brighton is Daniel Welbeck apart from Ferguson, so I'll no go there. And yeah, I wanted a player that I can keep for 37, so it's rather United, City, or Brighton, and I believe this is the best choice. If he gets injured, I'll bring in Weghorst because he's there forward if he's injured. If not, he'll be playing Martial. He scored already a goal. He's racking up some minutes, and if he stays fit, he can return a lot of points. So I believe in him. But now let's see how the team is looking for game week 33. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe to the channel. But now let's discuss the team. In goal, it's still against Nottingham Forest. Yeah, I'll be benching Ederson, but he's playing against Arsenal, and I believe that he will concede a goal. And I see still keeping a clean sheet against Nottingham, so he gets the nod this game week in goal. In defense, I've opted for Trent Alexander-Arnold against West Ham. He's in terrific form. He'll be racking up a lot of points, and West Ham do not seem to be keeping a lot of clean sheets. So yeah, I see Trent scoring there. I believe so. Everton for Trippier, away game as well, but it's Everton, it's Newcastle, yeah, and it's Trippier, so it's an easy choice here. Luke Shaw is the final defender I opted. As you can see, Stones, and I don't play any of my Manchester City defenders this game week, but they have a game week fixture against Arsenal. What can I do? I believe Luke Shaw can rack up some bonus if they keep a clean sheet against Spurs. And even though it's an away game, this is a last minute decision between Stones or Shaw, but I believe Shaw is more nailed and I believe that he will be playing. In midfield, I'm using all my midfielders. Martinelli against Manchester City. I believe that he can attack this right hand side of the defense, and even more, maybe Kyle Walker will play against him, so Stones will be out of the team. I'm not sure, but I want to be prepared, and I'm issuing a Martinelli against them. Rashford against Spurs, as already explained in the draft, he can wreak havoc. Then March and Mitoma are there because they have a game against Nottingham Forest, and I believe Brighton will win it cleanly, and I believe they will score a lot of points. And the last guy here is Salah against West Ham. I believe that another goal is coming. I believe he will be pretty amazing. And up front, it's Watkins against Fulham. Home fixture. This is the first home fixture in my team. And again, Haaland against Arsenal as a captain. As you can see, I don't see me playing without captain and not being captain because this is a pretty important game for Manchester City and they may concede, but they will score for sure. And Haaland will be involved. And Watkins can exploit the Fulham defense, even though they're playing pretty okay. I believe Watkins is better than their defenders. And Martial here is on my bench, first sub if something happens. I believe that this will be my team and the draft that I will be getting into the last 6 game weeks of the season. But stay tuned if I make some changes or if I make some other things in future game weeks. Subscribe to the channel and I'll see you next time. Bye.